Hey guys, this is Jim. I promise you an update. I apologize it's taking so long. I was trying to do it on the new rescue phone. It's a cell phone that we can start answering numbers and whatnot. It's a bigger phone, bigger screen for my bad eyes. Either way, I couldn't. I recorded it and I can't figure out how to find it to upload it. Go figure. Anyways, big news. I guess that was a dry run, so I'll make this like half the amount of time. Short, sweet, to the point. We all know that Trish has been struggling. Friday, tomorrow, here it is, bombshell. Trish will be listed. Actually, her name will be put on the transplant list, and she will be able, after tomorrow, or starting tomorrow, to receive her new lungs if a donor is available. Here's why it took so long, and here's why there was confusion. Trish and I had a huge meeting yesterday, all day yesterday, with different people. A big meeting yesterday afternoon with about 13 of the main key players, the surgeons from each department. At one point in time, we've always known she needed 2 new lungs. That goes without saying. But at one point in time, they thought she was going to need the double lung and a liver transplant at the same time. Come to find out that there's only 10 of those particular surgeries performed in the entire nation per year, on average. So the doctors wanted to make sure that they made the right decision on whether she needed a new liver or she didn't. Good news, final decision, her liver has rebounded. As of right now, she does not need a liver, so just a double lung. And then it got to the point where when her liver was failing, her kidneys were failing as well. And not only were the doctors looking at, okay, we know she needs lungs, she'll need a liver, but heck, her kidney's not working. So they actually, behind the scenes, were thinking, we may have to do a double lung, liver, and kidney transplant on the same patient at the same time. That's never been done before in the United States. There's a lot of firsts that you want to be in life, but the first guinea pig for a surgery like that, I'd take a pass personally, and I know Trish would, and thank God for your answered prayers. Kidney doctor said, you know what, your kidneys are rebounding, we're recovering just like the liver. So as of right now, today, as of yesterday, they all made a decision. Put Trish on the double lung transplant list tomorrow, and only the lung transplant list. She does not currently, no one knows the future, but right now, she does not need, nor will she be listed for a kidney transplant or liver transplant. Only a lung transplant. Now, that's the great news. Your prayers have been answered amazingly. We all know it was touch and go for a little bit, a couple times. So here's some more good news. Well, bad news, good news. Bad news is she's hooked up to the ECMO machine. It's like a dialysis for the lungs. Because she's hooked up to the ECMO machine, there's no way she's coming home before the transplant. She will stay in the hospital until she receives her new lungs and then rehab after and healthy enough to come home. On average, because she'll be placed on so high on the list because the ECMO machine, on average, always takes sooner or longer, 6 weeks from the time she gets on the list to the time she gets the lungs. And on average, could be sooner, could be longer, rehab after that is about 6 weeks. So we're in our head, the family members, myself, Trish, is thinking about 12 weeks from tomorrow that she's going to be in the hospital. If everything goes well, if everything goes great, it could be sooner. If you have some complications, it could be longer. Anyways, 12 weeks, 3 months, May, June, July. That being said, you know our Trish, and she loves the people, and she loves her friends. And you guys out there that have not been able to talk to her or obviously visit her, let's make it happen. Come May 1st, which is this coming Monday, if you want to visit Trish, text me, call me, 202-407-0335, or get me through the rescue phone. A lot of you who have my personal number, you can do that as well. But I always have my work phone number on me. And if you're a colleague and I'm using this phone for personal use, tough shit, write me a reprimand. That's the one I got on me all the times. And I am back at work. Supposed to be working right now, but it's close enough to lunch, early lunch. Kim, Layla Hall, we cannot say thank you enough. The rescue would have folded without your help, and it will fold without your help moving forward. You have single-handedly handled the rescue, and you know how Trish and I and our family feels about you and Dale and your family, and we love you guys, and we couldn't do it without you. But if you want updates from now on, text Trish. Yeah, I said text Trish. She's got her phone. She's texting. I will caution you. If you have her number and you'd like to text her and talk to her, to send her your love or whatever. She has multiple things going on throughout the day. She has physical therapy. She has respiratory therapy multiple times a day. Nurses, doctors coming in, labs. It just goes, list goes on and on and on. You text her, if she's got her phone and nothing's going on, she may very well, if she's not taking a nap, may very well respond immediately. You text her and she may not respond immediately, but don't get butthurt about it. If you know, considering what in her situation, she'll when she gets her phone and she's awake and coherent and not in pain, she'll reply. She's going to be in there for next 3 months, the hospital. And our job, my job, is to make sure that her emotional and mental state, because we all know Trish can get a little pessimistic, is to make sure her emotional and mental state and spiritual state is where it needs to be. She's going to have some bad days. She's going to have many bad days. She's human just like us. Well, she's actually superhuman. A lot of us know that. For her to beat what she's overcome, a lot of you, prior to her recent hospitalization, she has CF, she coughs sometimes, she has a little coughing fit, hard to, if we see her struggling a little bit, but you really didn't know the depths of the cystic fibrosis and how it can ravage your body until recently. So putting things into perspective, I feel very secure calling my wife, Trish, a superwoman, because I don't know about you, but I couldn't put up with everything she's putting up with. I would have gave up a long time ago, and I'm not ashamed to say that. That's to see her, what she's going through and what she's been, what she's still got to go through, and to see her smile is just nothing short of amazing. It's God's grace that has kept her off the kidney list, God's grace that has kept her off of the liver list, and all of your prayers. Thank you. So that being said, come May 1st, if you want to, which is next Monday, if you want to visit Trish, listen to me. I'm going to be, excuse the language, an asshole, a micromanager. And this is, Trish knows this, but she is in a cardiac surgery ICU in Baltimore University of Maryland Medical Center. There are precautions that need to be taken on any and all visitors. So text me, call me. I'm going to make sure that not everybody shows up at one time. In other words, and this is from Trish, so why don't you just kind of have a little calendar, and when people want to visit, you plug them in, and if someone else calls up and says you want to visit, and they want to visit on the same day as someone else, you say, well, someone else is going to be up there, pick another day. So kind of schedule visits, if you will. Do that through me and me only. If you didn't get the thumbs up by me to go visit Trish, you better not be showing up. Once again, I ain't got time for bullshit. She wants visitors. We want you to visit. But it's got to be organized. You hear me? Okay. Enough said. If you can't get up there, work schedule, family schedule, whatever critical thing you have going on in your life, because we all have things going on in our lives, hey, and you got her number, reach out and text her. She would love to hear from you. I promise you she will love to hear from you, and I promise you that she will respond to your text as soon as she can, depending on what's going on. So that's big news. Woo! Double lung transplant listed tomorrow, Friday. Amazing. We finally are here. And I got that from the surgeon's mouth himself. Like I said, we had all 13 doctors in there, and not in their minions. We had the we had everybody. Kind of my way of complaining to enough people that we have lack of communication, and we just had everybody in one room, so we can't miscommunicate then. So anyhow, that's the big news. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Answered prayers. We have a long way to go. Trish has a long way to go. She needs your support. But no fake people. If you're just one that's been following this, hey, continue your prayers. It's great. If you're, depending on your relationship with Trish, some people don't do hospitals. Totally understand that. Totally get it. My son, he don't do hospitals. He don't like seeing an IV coming out of someone's arm. That's like, ugh. If you're one of those people, by all means, please don't feel pressured to go see Trish. It's a long drive. Trust me, I do it like a lot. Text her though. Reach out to her. Her voice is coming back later this afternoon. She has a swallow test, and everybody seems to think that she's going to pass it on some level to where she'll be able to start eating regular food and get that NG tube out. So trust me, there's going to be at one point in time, probably very soon, that instead of texting, she may reply back to you, hey, why don't you just call me? Because her fingers and all the tubes and stuff, sometimes her texts are messed up, so she just may say, call me if she feels up to talking. Don't call her. Let her text you that she's able to talk. Got me? Okay. So, because she will just put the phone down when she starts to feel overwhelmed, which is good for her, because she used to feel like she had to cater to everybody and answer everybody immediately, and she has definitely learned, and is still learning, that, hey, I'll put the phone down. I'll get to him. It's not that important. Got me? We're about 12 minutes on this video. If you got any questions, hesitations, I got to do it again. I got to send a shout out to Debbie Nolan, my mother-in-law, my mother, Trish's mom, Oma, grandma, whatever name tag you want to put on her. Matt, you know you're included, and Layla Hall. And there's many other people, but you two, we wouldn't have got here without you. Trish and I love you. We love all of you, but special shout out to you guys. Today's a good day. Yesterday was a good day. And guess what? The sun's out. The sun is out. The glass is half full, not half empty, people. Love you.